This is the talking stick. Only person holding the stick can talk. So I'm gonna start over here and pass it around.
Things that didn't work were that it was really confusing. I didn't even know like what the story was about. I like knew like the simple parts. The good thing about the story is we were trying to move along, and the other bad thing is we lost everything.
No.
The bad thing is like mostly when we got the elevator thing, everybody started fighting like, what is that? What are we supposed to do? All that other stuff. And then that wasn't working, so now we're going to try different. My turn.
You can pass it back.
I can't.
Okay, man. What are you? What are you?
Okay, that's the last one.
What are you doing? Come on. Don't worry about that. We need to make a.
The good thing was that everybody got their costumes down, but we got pictures. But the bad news is that we all lost our footage and all the work that we did. And I think we should just kind of do the same costumes and do the same idea, but just a different story. It should still be about an elevator. We all get trapped in the elevator, but it should be we're all ghosts and we all get we're all ghosts and we're not humans, and then a human Billy comes to save us.
Okay, Kavian. Pass.
The good thing was we were all working together, and it was good in the beginning, and then the bad thing was that we didn't know when the story ended. We were confused, and we worked hard for 2 weeks, and then we lost all of it.
Okay, so I'm hearing that the elevator story might be still doable, maybe? No, not at all?
Then it's going to be worth it to lose it again.
No, the thing is, whatever video we make now, we can't lose it. Whatever, we just gotta be
We're
real.
done with
Any video could get lost.
Don't. So, do we think of something completely new?
I'll just go with the elevator again.
We gotta just think of something.
We just need to do the elevator thing again because...
Yeah, because we still kind of know some details about it.
Yeah.
We could get stuck in the forest or in a maze or something.
Yeah,
And then we get stuck
we
there.
can
and
still
then
use
people,
ideas from the elevator movie.
Okay, let her speak.
people pass by and they can't see
Talking
us.
stick. Talking stick.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
And they can't see us because we're ghosts or stuff, but we still can't get out because someone locked us in there. And then we have to go through challenges like monsters and stuff, I guess.
There's a lot of stuff going on because if we lose this again, Kiara said that we're going to be done with Creative Crew out.
No. It'll never be
We're
done.
done with this movie.
This is called producing. Sometimes in the real world, it happens and people lose millions of dollars because you hired all these camera people and costumes, and it happens.
Then you can't
Careful.
pay them.
No, the movie loses a lot of money. You hear about that movie lost a lot of money because the actor left, or the actor died in the middle of making a movie, the main actor, or so. You were going to say something back there?
No,
And you would.
use ideas from the elevator story. So technically what Soraya said, I think we should get stuck in the forest. And we have, that green screen stuff that they showed us with a bunch of stuff falling down. We should do that. And we get stuck in the forest and then all those challenges are coming towards us and we don't know. And then you throw a bucket of water at us and we wake up instead of just an elevator, because that's really easier. It's
Okay.
boring.
Or the next person. Go ahead.
He like, I remember a lot from the elevator movie. Okay, like in the beginning, Kiara's dancing and then what is his name? Billy?
Yeah,
He's punching the glove and then
That was good.
Natalia and her are the girls just doing their homework and they're like, isn't his sister crazy? And like, and then like that's like, and then she's like, and she's still dancing, and Billy's still doing that. She's like, Billy, and and the ghost is pointing her away, and Billy like he doesn't care because he thinks she's lying.
let's try a game here.
Oh, I got the dice.
A real quick, well, without the dice, we're gonna do the same thing. So if we were to do a forest, let's just say the location, the place is a forest. If we were to do the forest, we can't really go outside because it's too cold and
It's not
icy.
that cold.
But I mean, it won't look,
A day when it gets warmer.
but we need to get this done like soon.
Yeah,
Because
we
we've
have-
already lost 2 weeks. So we're 2 weeks behind. So
Yeah,
how do
they
we?
already got their movie
How do we,
made and
what can we do
everything.
that we have control of that we can speed up?
Oh wait, yeah, we can speed it up, like keeping it on something and then go on your computer instead of using those computers. Because
You could make a movie of how McDonald's works.
I don't think so.
I think we should use I think we should use like a restaurant. Oh, no, not a restaurant. I think we should use like everybody gets trapped in the library, and we can make a fake library in the background.
Okay, it sounds to me that,
Oh, can we, like, okay, it's in a library, and there's like destruction in the world, and then we get trapped in the library and then we discover a secret,
Actors
these
with
magical
zombies in
books, and they tell us the questions to all of our answers.
okay, go ahead.
I think if we make up the story, it's gonna be too long. So I think we should just like try using those cubes to make up the story because that's gonna make it like wilder.
Yeah, we need packs
Stuff
of
like
cubes.
that.
Beginning, middle, and
So
end.
what she's suggesting, listen up, what she's suggesting is we make a story out of this roll of the dice.
Yeah. Yeah, we do that. Then we can figure out our whole entire movie.
Okay, so
We're done.
So why don't we try to do this? In the first part of the video of the story, you usually learn about who is the hero and what are heroes, and then what they want. What are the challenges? What do they want to do? So, so to make it interesting, the hero is always challenged to do something. Do you have any examples of like heroes like they're always trying to, go ahead, like a movie, what's a good movie that you like that the person was trying to get, go ahead.
Like lure the hero into a trap.
Yeah, but like a whole story, like for instance, what's a movie you might have watched? Okay, there's any of the Disney movies, Aladdin,
Or like is it Megamind or something like that?
what was that movie?
Megamind, the big blue head.
I got an idea.
Oh, who saw Dory?
Finding Dory.
Finding Dory, I saw it.
Okay. In like 4 sentences, what was that about?
Dory wanted to find her parents.
See how quickly that was? Dory wanted to find her parents. That's a whole story right there with 1 sentence.
You know,
It wasn't like she wore pink. It was Dory wanted to find her parents. Okay, so here, in 1 sentence, what do you think we can pull off? A story about what?
Oh, I know.
What?
We should like do the same. We should like do the thing about the Boys and Girls Club, and make it into a big video like how we did last year. Like in the summertime, you like that. You just give them like fake food, but it's like you act like they have poison in them, and then
people started eating the food and they froze.
But wait. But see, but that's not a story. And Dory was trying to find her family. So
Dory's trying to find her friends, two of them.
Yeah, so if you're telling me, oh, people sitting in the cafeteria and they eat and they get poisoned, that doesn't, that's not a story. So, go ahead.
I'm gonna put this in a sentence.
What?
I'm gonna put this in like 2 sentences.
2 sentences, okay.
There's 2 girls, one's a sister and she's invisible, and the other girls try to get her
Invisible?
Yeah, invisible sister.
Yeah.
It's like the movie Invisible Sisters.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
should do that.
See, that was really good. 2 sentences, you told me a story. Go ahead. But, I mean, I'm glad you did that, but we're gonna keep searching.
There's brothers and sisters, and one of them starts acting weird, and they all try to solve like what's going on with him.
What's going on with it? Okay.
Finding Nemo.
What was that
Nemo,
about?
what is the fish's name? His dad's name.
Um,
Okay, Nemo's dad tries to find him, and they have to go on journeys.
Again, there's always a quest. You know what a quest is? When you're trying to get from here to here. Well, you bumped in my camera. What can we do as a quest here? Go ahead.
The quest is try to find the antidote to
King
the
of
sister from being invisible.
Okay, let's explore that. Go ahead.
maybe like the sword and the stone. It should be like they try to find a magical sword.
Okay. So, it sounds like, for one thing, we want to make like a journey. Like they're trying to get from here to here to find something, right? So, it's either to find the invisible girl to come back, the magic sword.
I think that mine is that that there's brothers and sisters, and one brother or sister, they get sick and they have to try to find like magical stuff to make like something to cure them.
To cure them. Okay, I like that.
Just like on The Land Before Time, one of the episodes is to the Land of Mist, and Littlefoot's dad gets sick, and Littlefoot, he goes on a quest to get the magical flower to cure his dad.
I like that. We're getting close. Yes? Back there? Yeah.
So I'm gonna put in 2 sentences again. These 3 kids have a nanny, and the nanny moves to Hollywood, and they try to find their nanny.
Oh.
I got that from Jessie.
Like me and my grandma like made this like fake YouTube video. We made like we like had like these 2 people like act like zombies were coming after us, and then they ran around the house and they couldn't find us, but they caught my grandma and then she died.
Okay, so now let's look at. You think that was you? Oh. So right now, so I know we're talking about. Now we're getting something where we're on a quest either to help find the magic something, or the flower, or the cure. Okay, so I like that already. So now we can place that story anywhere in the world. It can be in a forest. It can be in an elevator. I mean, it can really be anywhere.
Be somewhere weird.
It can be somewhere totally different, weird, or I'm okay. Or it can be, it can be like a magical place.
In Italy.
It can be anywhere. It can be a magical place. Maybe a world that doesn't even exist. Maybe we create our own world. I don't know.
Land of Doom.
To do that. So why don't let's look at how many. So it looks like this is how many we got right now. We got 4.
Forever.
So
Well, except Natalia.
yes, Natalia. So I think the idea now is trying to figure
Did
out.
she leave right when we were coming here?
Why don't we let this dice decide?
Okay, I'll go first.
I'm gonna roll this dice.
Go first.
Gonna roll it?
And then we all get to get a turn.
We all get a turn.
And that's how our story is.
Are you just gonna pass them around like one dice to everyone?
Yes.
No.
You ready to catch? You ready? Ready?
Of course I know how to catch it.
Ready?
I'll
Okay.
take it out, and then you-
So I don't care. Pick any side. And somebody, you know what? We're gonna go in a circle. I'm gonna start. I'm looking
And
at-
no.
Once upon a time, there was a king and queen.
Cool, guys.
And I'm gonna write this down. It was a king
Can
and
I
queen.
write it?
Yes. It was a king and queen, and
Okay, hold on.
because we can get costumes for that, right?
Yeah.
There was king and queen,
Hold on, wait.
One time they got really sick.
and they got really sick.
Once upon a time.
Wait. So the king and queen get sick, and yeah, the king and queen.
He has to go look for the magic queen.
Go ahead.
Once upon a time.
No, we already. You got to follow this story. So once upon a time, there was a king and queen. They got sick, and then look at your dice,
And then they died.
and then they died.
Uh-huh.
That's a quick story.
Yeah. They're gonna die.
And then they died.
And then they die forever.
That's the shortest story.
You should do that. They have to look for the magical mushroom.
You know what? That's the shortest story I've ever heard, but I like it. Once upon a time, there was a king and queen. They ate poison, and then they died.
Yeah.
No, I got a story. Can I
Ah!
start? Can I start?
Wait. No. We got to continue the story now, but let's change that a little bit. Okay.
What's the
We can't kill them off right away. There's got to be an adventure.
There was a mom.
No. There was a king and queen that got poisoned.
And I got sick.
Wait,
And then they got sick because they drunk.
what is that? What
Wait,
is that?
but they're already sick.
They're already sick over here. So,
And then they ate some mushrooms because
no. Go ahead.
Or they
No.
have
Go ahead.
And then they ate
What's in the blood?
poison beans.
What is that?
I don't know what this is. That's
Oh, it's just a sign for poison. Okay.
they ate some poison beans.
Okay, so let me help you
They
right
got
there.
sick because they ate poison beans.
Yeah, well, they got sick and they had to find something to
Ooh, I got a crisp.
a
I got
cure. They had to
antidote.
find a cure for the
Antidote.
poison, an antidote.
They had
Wait.
to eat. The queen had to eat a mushroom, and the king.
No, not a mushroom.
Wait. It's her turn. Wait.
The king had to eat a mushroom.
So they had to find the mushrooms to be cured.
Yeah.
All right. So okay. And but what stopped them from finding the mushroom? What can you help? Let's make this exciting.
There was an army of knights
That were against the king and
that
queen.
were against the king and queen from another kingdom.
Okay.
And then
And
one
the
left
queen-
that, so
Thought I had a good one for that.
Okay. Go ahead.
And the queen lost her magical necklace that made her stay alive for years.
Okay. So I'm trying to find. We're getting there. We have a king. We have a king and queen.
And a crab. And a crab found her necklace and gave it back to her. The end.
Okay. Well, that's not the king and queen. How how did they get
they
to?
got sick and what else?
So the king and queen got sick,
And they moved to
and they were looking for magic mushrooms so they can get cured. And you said the knight, but there were some knights that wanted to take over the kingdom.
I had to go. I had to go call my mom.
Okay. Then you have the dice. Thank you for your help.
Can I go look for my phone in your office? Because my mom called
Oh
me when she's
yeah.
here.
Oh yeah, girl. Don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble. Class is almost done anyways, but at least we're. So the king and queen, and it can be sort of a weird king and queen.
Oh,
It could be king.
a queen. No, a queen that had her. A queen that
They
had.
were dark and evil
A queen
king
that
and
had.
queens.
No,
It can be the king.
a queen like okay, a queen that had a
Good.
necklace that changed colors And every time it changed colors, one color meant her attitude.
Okay. All right, we can have
Well,
that,
her
but that's not
personality-
that's not, doesn't, we need to,
And then
see, there's a good guy, bad guy, and right now we decided the good guy was the king and queen.
no, only the king.
No, we said the
Yeah,
king,
because the queen.
we said the,
Every time the necklace changed, it changed her attitude.
no. Right now she decided, we're going in a circle, the king and queen were poisoned. And that's a good way to open up the video. Could you imagine if like we had a table and the king and queen is about to eat the royal meal, and then, oh, what's going on? So you know how in every movie, have I ever done the experiment where I walk in and I scream? Have I ever shown you that
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
So we need the movie to start off that way. So,
Oh, I know.
so she suggested the king and queen get poisoned. So imagine the king and queen. The only time, how are they going to get poisoned? Drinking or eating?
Eating.
Drinking.
They're probably gonna
No,
drink.
she gets to it.
Drinking.
So somebody snuck a poison into like a magic cup or something.
Wait, I think one of the dice had the cup on it. Like
Okay.
a fancy.
I don't got a cup.
So should we?
All I got is a crystal.
I got a cup.
In
This is the cup. This is the cup, right?
Fancy cup.
Probably. So here you can put those in there. So what time is it?
I like this.
It is.
Oh, good.
I don't know.
6:43.
Okay. Class is done.
What? It's 36 straight.
The class is done. When we come back, maybe on Friday. Tomorrow is Friday already.
Yeah.
All right, because this way we'll try to figure out
gonna be here
tomorrow what the
tomorrow.
story is.
Not gonna be here tomorrow.
Okay. Well, when we come back next week,
Uh-huh.
we got to reshoot everything.